From previous seasons.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, wa salatu salam ala Rasulillah. The first thing I would say, as a Muslim, and as every Muslim, we believe in the protection of human life. We believe in the protection of every human life, and we believe that children should not be killed. We believe non-combatants should not be killed, and what we are seeing, at least from sitting where I'm at here in the U.S., is um, basically what I see is a prison, Gaza, and a genocide just being carried where people can't really leave Gaza. It's not like you can, people
No,
don't understand. It's not like you can just pick up your, you know, passport and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go to France, or I'm gonna go for vacation to, there's a war going on. You can't leave. It's a prison, right? You have no electricity, you have no water, you have no food coming in, you have no help from anybody else, and then you're just, even if you have nothing to do with the ruling government there, even if you have nothing to do with anything, you're just sitting there getting bombed. And the insane thing is, the whole world is sitting there justifying it, which is crazy to me, right? Now, to your question, does it feel different? Uh, I mean, I don't know, because Jenin was horrible. If you remember the massacre that happened there,
mhm,
this is not. People think that this just started from that thing on Saturday, but this has been going on.
absolutely.
When imagine if you're watching and you're not Muslim. Just imagine you are in London or in New York, and let's say Mexico, for example, in the US, Mexico decides that California and all of this was our country, whatever, we're taking it over. And then they block you in, so you can't leave New York, like escape from New York kind of thing, right? And then after that, they blockade food, they blockade water, they blockade everything. And then you live like that day in and day out for years and years. And anytime you try to escape from there, you're called a terrorist, you're attacked, you're villainized, right? So people start to lose their mind. Like imagine living like that. And then if somebody that you have nothing to do with, for example, does something, and then they just carpet bomb your block, your parents, your children, your neighbors are just being killed. And the whole world is sitting there going, well, like this is insanity to me. Like, to me, this does feel different because the scale of the operation this time, the number of people dying, and what I'm worried about, may Allah protect, all of our brothers and sisters around the world,
Mhm.
is the future. And this is according to the oppressive government that is carrying out this genocide right now. This is the beginning. They haven't even started the ground assault, right?
Mhm.
And people around the world, news media is the way it's being. It was all media's always had a bias, no doubt to that. Like we know that, everybody knows that. If you're on the right wing or the left wing, everybody knows media has a bias, and which media channels have what bias. We know, but this is a insanity because no matter which side of it you're on, you're only telling one story. And like Rami said, people around the world this time, what I'm seeing as a difference as well, people in different countries, not just Palestinians, not just this, not just Palestinians, not just this, people of conscious, non-Muslims, and by the way, Palestinian Arabs are in the same situation. And there are non-Muslim Palestinians that are being oppressed as well, and their voice is muffled by the evangelical, pro whatever, taking money from lobbies, Christians in the U.S. So now people around the world are starting to say, "Hey, wait a minute, we're hearing this in the media, but with the power of social media now, right? This is a game changer now." See, what people don't realize is that in the past, these major media organizations, I'm not going to mention their names because then they'll, flag this, right? But they controlled what you saw, right? So something would happen, and there was only one story told, and that was the story they wanted to tell. And if you were sitting in Russia, you would hear a different story. In America, you would hear a different story, right? But now with social media, with people taking their cell phones out and recording white phosphorus going through the sky and uploading that, now with people like us coming online and people who are sharing this stream right now and taking clips and putting them, it's changed the game. Right now, people can see what before the powers would hide. And now that people see it, as long as they stand up for that which is right, I think this time it's going to make a change.